Millet's got it. Millett in the front court. Left side Lewis. He'll stop and shoot a three. Rebound grab by Porter. Down the floor to Lewis. Right side. Backs in along the baseline. Jumper's good. And out of the backcourt, Mike Mitchell Jr. Out of San Jose, California. Four-star recruit, top guard. Inside to Lewis on the baseline. Turns and knocks it down. Weiss in Houston, Texas. Here's Lewis, a three-pointer, and that's good. Wave's done a good job taking care of the ball, and they forced some turnovers here in the second half. Three already. Lewis outside, three-pointers. Here comes Malik Moore. Left side, Jabon Porter. Back to Lewis, laid up and in. 9-5, Pepperdine. Down the floor to Max Lewis. Three-point shot is good. Front court to Mitchell, back to Lewis. Top of the key with the dribble. Gets into the lane, turns, 14-foot jumper, and he got it. Mitchell goes inside to Lewis, who slams it in. This is Mike Mitchell. Swinging in the corner to Lewis. Three-point shot is good. Get into their offense. Tough man-to-man defense. Baker on Lewis. Dribble, left side, 10-foot bank shot is good. Porter down the floor, head to Basham. Kick it back out to Lewis. Three-point shot is good. Left side, Mitchell. In down low to Lewis on the baseline. Short jumper good. Max Lewis has 9. 39-36.
As time goes on, this UCLA team's going to be even better offensively because of that.
Two-touch there from Maxwell Lewis.
Jaquez, with his production, but maybe more importantly, his leadership, is Max Lewis again.
Lewis, step back. Over Jaquez, he splashes a three.
Northern Arizona, Basham back out to Lewis. His three-point shot is good. Moore comes up with it. Moore dribbling in the lane. Out to Lewis. His three-point shot is good. All right, left side Lewis. Waves up by 7 and now make it 9. 9-point favorite. Bad pass thrown away by Fort. And the Waves forced the turnover. That's 5 for Northern Arizona. Lewis dribbling all the way and laid up and in. Thought about shooting. Gets it to Basham. Swing it to Mike Mitchell. Dribble inside and give it to Lewis, who slams it in. Millett gets it. Down the floor to Lewis. Dribbling in the lane. Stop. 12-foot jumper. Good. Right, Pierre Louis was all over that, just couldn't hold it. Here's Lewis driving, landing up in it. 26th season overall. Joe Pasternak in his 6th year. Head coach of Santa Barbara. Lewis inside, puts it up and in. Biggest advantage, 4. 46-43, 9-10 to play. Goes to Lewis on the low post, backing in. Pivots, turns, fall away. 14-foot jumper, good. With 3 rebounds and 6 points. Left side to Lewis. Lewis will launch a three-pointer. He knocks it. Has been a key player tonight for the Gauchos. Lewis for 3. Got it. Waves, according to the local newspapers, come into this game as a 14-point favorite. There's a steal by Max Lewis, and he'll slam it in. Waves forced the turnover. At 6'4", 205, senior out of Phoenix, three-point shot. Lewis again knocks it down. The basket missed it off the glass. Coulibaly gets the rebound to Lewis with a slam dunk. Escobar is averaging 16 points a game, a 6'4" sophomore guard. Lewis along the baseline. Waves again will play on the 22nd and 23rd as Lewis puts up a 3.
Now the Houston will let with it. On the baseline, spinning into fadeaway. Lewis with the bucket. Maxwell Lewis somehow got it off.
Just Hawaii and their ability just to guard the 3. Pepperdine's going to have to make some difficult ones.
Kept his foot down even though the crowd wanted to travel. There's a reverse spin again. That's twice. Hawaii in the way they play, but also worked here as an assistant for Riley Wallace back in the day as Maxwell Lewis gets the flyby. Now Maxwell Lewis hits a 3. Jan Zedek over to Maxwell Lewis, and Lewis back-to-back threes. Here's Lewis. Those long steps.
They were just kind of feeling each other out, maybe feeling sorry for themselves at first. Not winning yesterday, but now they're going at it.
Maxwell Lewis, his first points of the second half. And Houston Millette, 11. 4 Pepperdine players in double figures as Maxwell Lewis down to 8. Malik Moore breaks the press. Open, Maxwell Lewis. Transition 3.
Iona, again, they want to get up and down. That's how they want to play. Play fast. See if they can wear this Pepperdine team out.
Oh, Lewis was able to hang in the air. I give you credit, and yeah, I don't think your family would argue too much if you decided to extend the stay. Just a little bit. Here's Maxwell Lewis. Again, so nifty.
First 5 minutes of the second half, I think that's going to be huge for Pepperdine. Right now, Iona stretched that thing back up to 13 early.
Great give and go.
Beautiful than it is when it's in transition. Oh, the flush. Up high goes Lewis.
Good pass.
And Lewis, the flush. Looking in for Gonzaga momentarily. Lewis on the drive. Off the glass. He is so long. Right at Anton Watson. Watson with the bump. Lewis scored anyway.
He's so good, he finds the glass.
Broncos only met once. That in Pepperdine, and the Broncos prevailed 89-73. Lewis in the lane. Jumper good. Max Lewis overcast Thursday night. Lewis again. 3-point shot. That's good. Rebounding 16-10 Santa Clara. This is Lewis at the free throw line. His jumper, and he got it. Max Lewis getting a nice lift off their bench. Lewis down the lane. Throw it up and in. It's going to come down. But the Waves caught fire and got back in the game. Lewis driving, puts it up and in. It counts. And it's 6-2 Tigers with 17-14 remaining down the lane. Throwing it up and in. In the front court, Max Lewis, right side, dribble to the basket, lay it up and in. The counts around. 9 turnovers for Pacific. Lewis down the lane in the air, throw it up and in. Here with 11 points in the game, Waves get the rebound. It's down the lane, Lewis, slam it in.
Hands it over to Tiki. That's not the spot for a Tiki. Outlet all the way behind. And Lewis with the...
They help really well. And they're athletic enough to switch. Like right now, they can switch 1 through 4, maybe even 1 through 5. Have this be transfer you. We're not going to have a bunch of guys coming in and out. We've got a really nice young nucleus of players that he thinks will make a massive jump next year and then again the year after.
Lewis working Johnson. BYU has turned up the heat defensively. Here's Lewis working on the Cougars' best defender, Spencer Johnson. And that's why NBA scout.
Nice. Oh, really good hands though inside. Here comes Lewis. Here comes Lewis stepping through and finishing. Lewis again. Splashes home the 3. He had them all within about a 2 to 3 minute stretch. 3-minute drought. Lewis stops that. 8 on the shot clock. Air ball. And on the run, Millette. Lewis. Lewis. Oh, what a finish by Lewis. Count it.
He might be the biggest guy outside of Shimmick Karnowski I've ever seen in the WCC. And there's a 3 in the first half for Orange to lead all scorers in this game.
So look at the pressure, LMU. They go out. I mean, they'll go 30 feet out.
Oh, Lewis